Hello, it's Volume 9 of Gaze is Cool and Temper's Hot. Friendsim. What can I say? I don't know. All I can say is I'm not looking forward to Volume 10. Alright, Volume 9. Here we go. Whoa. Oh! Okay, that's new. Part of you has always been taken with the idea of purchasing a one-way train ticket to anywhere and boarding it without looking back. Or, in your current case, stowing away without looking back. Details. The idea had always seemed so idyllic. No strings, no obligations, just you and your journey, the wind in your hair, and the taste of freedom on your lips. Your little daydream didn't exactly involve careening across a perilous extraterrestrial landscape, but then you've always liked to think of yourself as a kind of person who's open to new experiences, not to mention new friends. In practice, though, this tastes less like freedom and more like noxious muck, which is what you're currently surrounded by. Ugh. I thought that was like we were inside a bush. It's not unlike the slime that was in Skylar's Recupera Coon, except that slime was weirdly soothing, and this is prickly and burny and uncomfortable. You thought you were being smart by sneaking on board, jumping into some sort of cargo carriage. Oh, how wrong you'd been. The trade-off for not being caught, then maimed and or killed for your blood color is apparently this. You almost would have preferred the maiming. God knows you're used to taking a beating by now. Alright, we have as Deja and Chahat. Personally, I'd have to choose Chahat, but I honestly don't really remember this guy very well. So who knows, maybe I'll like him more. I don't freaking know. I'm gonna get a drink now. And I return. So, I broke my glasses earlier today. Actually, no, I think I broke them last night. Yeah, it was last night, but still. I don't really have anything else to say to that other than these glasses I'm wearing now will probably fall off my face several times. After what feels like way too long, the vehicle slows down and you take the opportunity to tumble out of your slime jail onto the dusty ground, picking yourself up and hurrying away from the station before you can get spotted. A little while later, you're standing at the beginning of a massive canyon and your awful train ride almost feels worth it. The canyon stretches on endlessly, miles of yawning chasms and winding ravines at your feet. It's enough to make your mouth hang open in awe. After spending so much time in various grody parts of the city, the sight of such pristine natural beauty touches your heart. You feel somehow inspired, like you could belt out an area or draw a masterpiece if you tried. But before you can begin exploring your hidden creative depths, you're distracted by noises coming from not too far away. You're not alone. You know what this means. A chance to get yourself more of that sweet, sweet friendship. After so many successful companionship ventures, you're thirsty for more. You pick up your jaw and go investigate. The sounds lead you towards a trail along the side of the canyon, which in turn leads you down to a roomy platform not that much lower than where you started. There's a series of sharp outcrops jutting out of the plateau, and perched atop the highest one is a figure dramatically framed against the moonlight. At first you think he's peering moodily into the distance, but then you realize he's looking through some kind of contraption on his face. Oh boy. What is this music? All the gold bloods are nerds, basically. That's what's being said here. Recording coordinates. Look around. There doesn't seem to be anyone else here, so what you heard was his fellow muttering to himself, you guess? I see. He's so wrapped up in whatever it is that he's doing that he hasn't noticed yet. This guy has got to be hankering after some company, being all by his lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. You're sure of it? Well, let's do the obviously terrible one. Okay, there's one thing I know about this game. It wants to subvert your expectations, so obviously when thinking, climbing up and surprising him would end with you dead, right? That means it's probably the right option. So let's wave and say hello, cause that's what I would do. Sporting your most winning smile, you call out a greeting and give a jaunty wave. That gets his attention. Well, what do you look at when the pervy's dragged in? Are you lost? That depends on your definition of lost. You prefer to think of whatever you're doing as taking a scenic route, just like indefinitely. Your new acquaintance, and hopefully soon to be pal, snorts, unimpressed. It would be better if you did that somewhere else. Better for me, I mean, which is the most important issue currently at hand, let's face it. I still have preparations to make, and I'm running out of time. Kind of cribbing my style here. Preparations? For the game, obviously. It's starting any minute now. You have no idea what he's talking about. You suddenly get sniped in the head. Bad end. Seriously, you don't know about dual strifers? Wow, you're even more of an empty-headed pleb than I thought. Ooh, is it something new like flarping? That's not a very fair thing to say. Sure, you might have made a habit of running headfirst into stupidly dangerous situations, but there's no reason for him to assume. Wait. Is this music not a proper loop? The music isn't a proper loop! Your voice is drowned out by a crackling sound. He's levitating from his perch towards you, sparks of energy stirring the sand up into a cloud. After meeting Sarava and Kupram, you've come to expect sight on his powers controlled with yellow blood by now, but it still kind of takes you aback. You've stumbled backwards, falling onto your ass. The troll is unbothered by your spill, continuing to address you while you're sprawled on the ground. I'll explain. Dual strifers pit alternatives best and bright against each other in a timed event designed to reveal the most skilled among the group. Which would be me, of course, that goes without saying. He told you a bunch of other stuff about game mechanics that, to be honest, goes straight over your head. He's apparently not in enough of a rush that he can't stop what he's doing to outline his plan to use some random passerby, in a fairly detailed manner at that. He seems pleased to have an audience, actually. Wow, this friendship is barely even off the ground and you're already doing great! Ow. Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay, that... Usually when I clap my hands it doesn't hurt that badly, what the frick. I shall just awkwardly grasp this cold drink to ease the pain. Kill me. You get back on your feet and nod along sagely, pretending to understand all his rambling about strategy and whatnot. And then you notice a blinking light is coming from the screen over his eye. Huh. Interesting. My scatter can't retrieve any data on your species at all. He leans forward and looks at you, really looks at you. Up until this point he's been paying more attention to his own voice and whatever readings he's been getting on his device, but now he's focused fully on you. It's starting to fluster you a little, actually. That is, until his mouth twists into a smirk. You get a glimpse of a single, jagged tooth. You know, it's technically possible to join in teams of two. But now, you're here. Is he saying what you think he might be saying? Excitedly, you clarify whether he's asking you to join the game as partner. Ha! Sure, I just love teaming up with clueless nerds like you. No. You'd be a nice element of surprise, though. Could use you as a collateral resource. Fodder. A lackey. What do you say? That doesn't sound nearly as flattering, but it's an opportunity to help, and you've founded so many great friendships on doing whatever favors random strangers have wanted you to do for them already. Why stop now? I mean, it does sound dangerous. We're probably gonna die, but fuck it. I have no value in life. I'm ready to... Wait, do I have a value in life? Like, this is like some alien planets. I am like a largely unknown species here. What is even my purpose here on this planet? Like, why am I important? Like, if I'm here and nothing's stopping me, that either means I'm important or I'm going to die. Like, I'm going to have no real effect on anything, and I'm just gonna end up dead. This, though, the planet in the background, the moon. The shadow kind of looks like an eye, the shading, whatever. Oh well. You'll be the best lackey ever. The title might not be much, but that doesn't mean you can't excel at it. You tell him you'll accept his offer. Excellent. By the way, I'm as dangerous as Nelax. But you must have known that already. You're not sure what you would. Maybe he's some kind of big shot? Come to think of it, the name does ring a bell. You've heard it before while you were in the middle of infiltrating an abandoned hideout with a mercenary Connell. You met my mate Sprit? You must have gone on her good side, or you wouldn't be standing here talking to me. Because you'd be minced into the ground finer than grub paste. He's grinning like he's really proud and fond about Connell being the sort of girl who'd make mincemeat out of someone as soon as you speak to them. If he wasn't talking about her literally murdering you, you might find this reaction endearing. Hang on, if he already has a partner, why isn't she here? As Daedrus' expression sours abruptly. My partner isn't here because she didn't make our agreed upon rendezvous time. He says the word partner in an My partner isn't here because she didn't make our agreed upon rendezvous time. He says the word partner in an overdone exasperated huff, as if he thinks she might be listening from behind a boulder somewhere and he can somehow shame her into appearing. You remember what Polypa said about mercenary duos often being quadrants in pairs, i.e. romantically involved. Did his girlfriend stand him up? Yikes. That's him. This is the mate Sprit Connell Manson. He looks so frickin' smug. I like his eye color, to be honest. Maybe it's better that you haven't been promoted to partner status if it meant getting involved in another couple's spat. You've had quite enough of that already. You hope they aren't fighting. As Deja glares at you, the exact nature of our quadrant is none of your business, frankly. Now come on, we're wasting time. He steps off the edge of the plateau, descending in a crackle of energy and flowing you into the canyon along with him. It's a terrifying ride, but the view it affords is pretty amazing. Soon, you reach the bottom. We should keep going. There's someone else in this valley. We'll get the drop on them if we move fast. Oh, that's long hair! That's beautiful long hair! Oh my god. I want that hair. He grins confidently, his coat flapping behind him. There isn't any wind down here, though. Is he flapping his own coat with his PSI for dramatic effect? Heh, first blood to Nelax. You blink. Tentatively, you repeat, blood? Yes, blood. He says it the same way he enunciated the name of this competition earlier, like it should have been painfully obvious. Like I told you, our aim is to take out our opposition swiftly and painfully. To win, we have to be the last team standing in this entire canyon. Weren't you listening when I explained earlier? God damn it. You've been proceeding under the assumption that this was like some kind of elaborate competitive LARP, like solve some puzzles, get out of the giant canyon before the other guy type of deal. There is something like that pretty much anyone who's read Act 5, Act 1 of Homestuck knows about. But it's not like we've read Homestuck, right? How would we know? Perhaps arm wrestle your competitors into submission if you run into them, but no, this game involves actual violence. You probably shouldn't be surprised. You've been on an Alternia long enough now to discern that boy, trolls sure do love killing. Oh, here I go killing again. You've made friends with plenty of trolls who have less bloodthirsty hobbies, though. You ask him whether he's ever considered getting into excessive bodily force poetry or streaming sick beats. Please, you're kidding, right? Now it's no time for joking around. Don't tell me you're already getting frosty strut pods. I can't work with someone with such a flimsy pair of conviction. You reassure him that, no, of course not, your strut pods are all toasty as all heck. But he's no longer paying attention to you, his scouter glints. There! He flashes past you before you can blink, riding the waves of his PSI to a collection of rocks sitting behind you. Target required. Nice try thinking you could outsmart me by laying it in a wait and launching an ambush. Cowardly move. And sloppy. Very sloppy. Now, prepare to get on. Resistance is futile. Oh fuck! Abruptly, as Deja freezes, you hesitate, unsure as to what sort of threat you're dealing with here. But then a troll girl with a cerulean blue symbol on her shirt pops up from behind the rocks. She giggles menacingly, making as Deja turns towards you. His expression is blank, his nifty brain powers are now under your competitor's control. To echo as Deja's sentiment, oh fuck. You need to do something. Fast. You have the harebrains on them, maybe you can grab Deja and physically wrest him from her control. That was actually what I was thinking of. That should be done, but then I kind of went back on that because that would not work. That would probably just end with us dead. But hey, I'm into death. You launch yourself towards them in a mad dash, attempting to call out a chilling battle cry, but it comes out as more of a pathetically broken yell. The girl laughs again, as Deja's eyes flash. Okay, good. I just suddenly thought maybe the mic volume would be too high. Seems good. Boop. The girl laughs again, as Deja's eyes flash bright. Brighter than you'd seen so far, almost blinding. Oh hell, those are straight up eye lasers, aren't they? And they're really powerful, holy shit. You met some strong trolls, but this kind of power is something else. If as Deja were a character in a video game and you were to assign him a quantifiable number to measure his power, some kind of level, perhaps, that number would be over 9,000! This guy is just a giant Dragon Ball reference, isn't he? I'm picking up on little hints of that. I never watched Dragon Ball, like any of the shows. I watched a few episodes of an abridged series, but Well, it would be very high, is all you're saying. Oh, as Deja's lasers shoot at a point above you, scoring a deep gash in the rock and sending rubble toppling downwards. You reach out, grabbing at Deja's toes. You have to get out of here! The girl doesn't stop you, merely leaping out of the way of the stern zoom that's hurtling rapidly towards you. You think you see something out of the corner of your eye, some last-ditch hope, and not getting squashed as flat as a grub cake. You race towards it. Game over! Your first thought when you next open your eyes is that death has finally come to tenderly cradle you in its sweet, loving embrace. But you quickly realize that you're in a cave, not the afterlife, and that is the reason you can even see anything right now. It's because the area around you is brightened by a light coming from as Data's scouter. Through sheer dumb luck, you must have run towards a single safe spot in the entire ravine. This hole in the ground. It's as if this hole was sitting here, carved out of the rock, waiting to be your escape route. You might even say this hole was made for you. Fuck! Wait. Okay. Let me just... Actually, I can't really... I was gonna pull up something, but... I don't know how to search it up, actually. I don't even know what the source is. I know there's like some Garfield parody. Garfield hole meme. Oh god! What the fuck is it? No! Okay. Oh god. Oh god! Okay, this is not what I'm... Come on, I'm trying to figure out what this reference is. Come on. This is definitely a reference to something right here. Ah, here it is. I found my hole. I found it. What is it? I need to show you something. Never mind, John. Can you come with me? No wonder I couldn't find it. It turned out it was further down at the foot of the fault. Well, it... Oh, I'm reading this the wrong way. Never mind. John, can you come with me? I need to show you something. What is it? I found it. I found my hole. It turned out it was further down at the foot of the fault. No wonder I couldn't find it. This is it. Well, it does kind of look like you. It's identical to me. I think this here is a reference to the source material of this. I found my hole. Ah! I was right! This is a reference to this thing. Whatever this is. There's a Know Your Meme page. Boop. Alright. Oh, jeez. Actually seems kind of interesting. Well, we figured out the reference. Fuck! You wince, covering your ears. Could he keep it down, maybe? Your nerves are a little shot from almost dying for the umpteenth time this week. No, I will not keep it down! Curses, I can't believe this. Who does that blue blood think she is? Does she realize who she gets messed with? Wow, he looks really mad. Instinctively, you reach out to execute that slow face pat that trolls seem to find so soothing, but he slaps your hand away. What do you think you're doing? I already told you, I have a Moira. You stammer out an apology. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Plus, you thought Connell was his base threat? He seems to realize what he just said. A hint of yellow touches his cheek, just barely visible in the light. That's what I said! I already have a mate sprint! You're pretty sure you heard him right the first time, and you're also pretty sure those are two different sorts of relationships, but you let the subject drop. No need to rifle up your new friend more than he already is. Your shoosh pat might have been rejected, but the attempt seemed to snap him out of whatever pissed off funk he's gotten himself into. Let's get out of here. He follows the path of the cave. Can he just blast you both out? Don't be stupid. If I did that, it would cause a cave-in. Are you that eager to get crushed? Good point. You're acting just like Connell. So ready to rush in without a game plan. If he means this as an insult, its effect is kind of lost. He sounds more wistful than irritated. You walk in silence for a while. As you make it... Hold on. Let's just... There we go. You walk in silence for a while. As you make your way further into the cave, you realize that the walls aren't blank like you previously thought, but covered in complicated carvings. Cave troll art, you wonder? Ah, forget. I know what you're thinking. That life as a prince among trolls must be an enviable one. You snap to attention. Yes, of course. You're definitely thinking about him and his life story just then. I don't expect someone like you to understand. You're obviously a completely average person who will live out their life in perfect mediocrity. But not me. You don't know what it's like to be born so gifted. Completely average, that's you alright. You try your best to be sympathetic. Having rad powers must make things really hard. What? No way, it's fucking awesome! But as you've clearly seen, it can attract unwanted attention from pathetic individuals who aren't nearly as talented themselves, who are desperate to have some unbeatable psionics in their corner. To be honest, the Empire is no different, and it's not like the rebels are much better. Kano and I don't really care one way or the other. We're just here to off chumps and get money. We look out for ourselves first and foremost, but eventually we'll be sent off planet to do the bidding of the Empress, just like everyone else. Okay, you can see why having no say in the matter kind of sucks, but isn't there opportunity to do cool shit in space too? As Deja's face draws up in a wry expression. Yeah, with someone else calling all the shots. You keep walking. After what feels like hours, his scouter flashes again. We're here. He lets the wall have it with his eyelasers. With a resounding roar, it crumbles away. Aside from the spot he destroyed, the rest of the cave is intact. Moonlight spills into the space through the impromptu exit. And we can stop that now. That kind of added a lot to the mood, though. I made a good choice doing that. It's over. We were stuck down there for so long that the game has ended. Meaning, your heart sinks. This was a disaster. He's definitely not going to want to be your friend after losing this competition he's so invested in. Well, it looks like we made a new friend. Frick. We're the last team standing, which makes us the winners. Heh. Heh heh. I knew it! That blue blood loser might have had a stroke of good luck, but she was no match for someone like Stason. My victory was a foregone conclusion from the start. Bringing you along was an excellent idea. Your recklessness really came in handy back there. He's thanking you, you realize, or something close to it. Modestly, you assure him that it was no problem. A prince knows when to give credit where credit is due. Celebration is in order, I think. Once we collect our prize. There's a prize? Fuck yes. Dual Strivers offers an impressive cash reward to whoever wins. You get a cut as well, of course. Whoa, money! This will be the first time you've laid your hands on this stuff since you crashed the landing. Maybe you'll be able to finally purchase a warm meal or clothing that isn't from somebody else's closet? More important than the money, though, is that you prove you aren't a complete fuck-up. You've earned Anastacia's trust and also its friendship. Whoa, we did it! World building! I actually really like this art of him right here, though. Alright. Now for the two bad endings. First off, having glasses. Alright. Climb up and surprise him! Eagerly, you clamber up the side of the rock. Wow, this drop is pretty intense, but it's nothing you can't handle without plenty of determination and frantic scramble. You finally make it to the top. You're about to haul yourself up so you can stand, fully ready to introduce yourself and let the sky have it with the geniality. Really show him how amicable you can be. Before you do that, though, he whirls around, trench coat and long hair whipping in a wide arc. All your clumsy scrambling at the rock face must have clued him in to your presence. Heh! Did you really think you could sneak up on me? His eyes flash. Literally. They flicker from blue to turquoise and back again in quick succession. You don't notice the pure white energy crackling at his fingertips until you're already in the air. When Coupon lifted you, it was like getting yanked by the scruff of your shirt. This is smoother somehow, like you just stepped onto a strong breeze. Doesn't really change the outcome though. You eye the ground below you nervously. Think again! Wait, you weren't engaging in any sneaky around, honest, or... Well, you were, but you didn't mean anything malicious by it, you were just having some quality hangouts. Unfortunately for you, he doesn't seem very moved by your heartfelt entreaty. A likely story. You're looking to gank my data to get a front up on the game. Don't try to deny it. You don't know anything about any game, but before you can explain further, you're unceremoniously released. You run through quite the spectrum of emotions as you plunge downwards, but the strongest by far is regret. Regret that you will emerge from this altercation sans the use of your limbs if you're lucky, but also sans a potential new friend. Bye! I'll be honest, the end cards for Coop as Deja have been really good so far. And screw this! You know what? You're better than this. Who does this guy think he is trying to turn you into his minion? Everyone keeps expecting you to be useless and you're tired of it. You've accomplished great things, you say, stamping your feet, kicking up a real hullabaloo. You're a big deal on your home planet. People practically quiver in their boots when you walk past. And even if you weren't a big deal, even if you were the smallest fry around, you're pretty sure you could take whatever he could dish out. With what we just experienced, no, I don't think we could. He's just a reedy nerd asshole who looks like he fell out of the IT department straight into a discount bin of bad Matrix cosplay cast-offs. You have no idea what you're doing. Absolutely nothing that you've said about yourself is true. You're spewing hot air and pure vitriol, running on the modicum of confidence you've built up bluffing your way through the variety of mishaps you've encountered before now. You throw up your hands when you're done, both out of exasperation and as a kind of an ending flourish to your little speech. There's a deafening rumble behind you. When you turn around, it's just in time to see one of the outcrops shudder dramatically into a pile of detritus. Your eyes go wide. Either the rock was already weakened and chose this moment to break, resulting in the best coincidence ever, or you have secret telekinetic powers of your own that you've never known about till now. Whichever it is, it grants your venting session a healthy dose of gravitas. As Deja looks at you with a complicated expression of his face, like he's mad at you, but also like you just paid him a really nice compliment. What a brazen proposition. What? Proposition? If you're propositioning anything, it's for him to consider that you are an equal rather than some kind of sidekick, that's all. Let me tell you something, alien. I've heard things through the spiritual fruit string about someone else in my line of work who caused quite a stir recently. Alerts have been blowing up saying a gold-blood girl assassinated a sea dweller. I had reason to suspect she'd show herself here today. I was looking forward to seeing if she's as good as the rumors say she is. A gold-blood girl. That's what the alerts say. But as one of the better mercenaries in the business, I know better. They must have been wearing a disguise. He points a finger at you. You, despite not being of Alternian origin, have a record. You showed up here to a dueling session in a rumpus robe and nubstones. He indicates your flowing gown and heels. Oh boy, he's mistaking us for the person. We're going to die. Which could easily be another disguise to throw the drones off your set. And, as you so gracefully just demonstrated, you're powerful. You're easily the most suspicious person I've come across here yet. Who's to say that you're not the mysterious killer? You realize that he's been floating gradually higher and higher in the air as he's talking to you, until he's hovering over you almost predatorily. Shit, what have you done? If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Oh god! His eyes light up and a bright blue beam explodes the rock next to you. You turn tail and run, but he follows, trailing along behind you like some kind of angry helium balloon. An angry helium balloon. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you get! He doesn't stop shooting at you, and you can feel the lasers rush past you, rustling your hair and clothes as they cut through the air. Gosh, he's powerful. It takes your breath away. You'd be in awe if you weren't busy running for your life. You almost wish you had some sort of device that would measure just how powerful he is. Except, no, not really. On second thought, knowing his exact power level would probably be so frustrating that you'd immediately break whatever device that would call for, with your bare hands. As strong as he is, though, you can't help but notice that none of his shots are at all close to hitting you. It's more like he's trying to intimidate you, provoke you into fighting back. You have to get away from him as quickly as possible before any of his blasts actually connect. Before you know it, your scurrying feet have taken you back to where you started, the train station. Will you quit running around like a cluck beast with a severed think pan? You came on to me, and now you won't follow through? Get back here and fight! You seem to have managed to both pick a fight and hit on him simultaneously. Maybe he thinks you want that hate man spades thing with him? God! You just wanted to be friends and then you might have lost your temper a little. This is all just a big misunderstanding. He isn't listening to you. Another blast zips past you, dangerously close to your ear this time. You scan the area frantically for cover. There! A structure near the tracks that looks like it might be some kind of mechanized ticket booth. You dive behind it. I'm growing impatient, alien. See this game of hunt and sequester and face me. A beam hits your makeshift shield, blowing a hole straight through it. You stumble backwards, close to the tracks. Oh no. Oh fuck. This is it. You're going to be murdered in cold blood by a guy who can shoot pure energy out of his eyes, and there's nothing you can do about it. You squeeze your eyes shut, bracing for impact. All of a sudden, there's a distant rushing sound. With all the running and laser dodging, you've forgotten what this train station was even for in the first place. The train is arriving. Maybe someone on it will be willing to help you, not like Alternians seem to have a good record of helping folk in need out of the goodness of their hearts, but damn it, it's the only chance you've got. As DJ is distracted by the train's arrival for only a moment before turning toward you again, but then a figure climbs out of one of the train's carriages, a figure that's large and hulking, and one you recognize. Anastasia? Oh god. He's gonna die. What the hell are you doing? Why are you attacking my friend? Friend? You know this globe's for Sponge? Why didn't you tell me? They're the assassins I've been looking for. What? You idiot! They're no assassin. When I met them, they freaked out over a little blood. They never even killed before. What? What about their powers? Cuddle squints at you like he's thinking very hard about what your more exceptional qualities might be. Well, they're pretty good at falling on their ass and freaking out in the middle of a crisis and being squishable. As Deja's expression goes cold, his eyes stop flashing, but he still looks like he could kill you with his glare alone. I see. So that's why you were running away. You were lying. What an immature ruse. You can't help but feel a little bad for pulling the wool over his eyes, even though you're fearing for your life until just a few seconds ago. As Deja seems to trust Connell's word implicitly, now that you've been exposed as nothing but a regular Joe, he seems to have lost all interest in you. Connell, I was beginning to think you skipped out on this event. Of course not! I missed the Omni Scuttle Caravan, and the desert has shitty reception, so I couldn't call! You know that! That's right. Well, I'm glad you made it. I've let myself get distracted by this peon for long enough. Let's go strike some losers to own their nooks in battle and profit. Fuck yes! I love to stay and chat, kid, but there's a bunch of codes in that canyon with my name all over them. Later! You watch wistfully as they set off back towards the canyon. If only you hadn't lost your temper and lied out your ass like an idiot, you might have been walking along with them. Instead, you're here, alone on the ground, new friendship having slipped through your fingers like all this desert sand. Left alone. Oh no, here comes the train. Frick. Come on, you're ruining the joke. What if we just make this a thumbnail? It's so poorly made and dumb. You know what? Fuck it, I'm making that in the thumbnail. Oh, gee. Alright. I guess we shall start on Chahat Maynard. Menacing. Although I could have swore there's something different with this. Hold on. Did it say I already... Oh. Okay, that explains it. It thinks I already did this route. So... I can even prove I haven't done this, like... Achievements. Wait. Where's achievements? Where's achievements? Oh, that's first volume, okay. god! Oh my fucking god! No! I can't find the achievements. Can I? How do I? Okay, how do I? Huh. Sure. Oh god. Alright, but wait. Sign in. What? What? Oh, okay. I want to know how I can I see achievements. Tools? Or tools? What if I remove games? I want to see what tools are. I know literally 0 of these. Weird. Alright. Well, I can't find achievements. So I guess basically what I remember is this is supposed to, like, okay, you know what? I'll just Hiveswap Friendsim volume 9. Aha! Here. This is what I'm talking about. That's what it should look like. But for some reason, since the game thinks I played this route when I didn't, I don't know why it thinks I played random routes. It just... Oh. Okay then. And I'm back. I turned on the light so I can see as it's getting pretty dark outside, and I got me a new drink. It's time for Clown. Chahut Maynard. Is this the first Purple Blood actually? Let's go to main menu real quick. Okay. Yeah, it seems like this is the first clown so far. Probably could have just gone to the befriendments menu. So that's 1 clown, 2 clown, 3 clown, 5. I still don't get why Doc Scratch is here. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure I was spoiled on why Doc Scratch is here, but I forgot what the spoiler was. Alright, anyway. It's time for Clown. Ah, frick. Ooh. Your gown flutters around you as you hop off the train. You feel like a very grimy Disney princess with no shoes, just a deranged Cinderella who left both glass slippers on the castle steps. Before you can decide in which direction to continue to marry John, it's decided for you. As in, a small bluish missile slams into your midsection and sends you tumbling down the hill behind the train tracks, rolling over, and goddamn do you hope you don't kill anyone with your ass, especially not yourself. You land with a hard thwack on your back. It's her. What voice did I don't remember what voice I did for her. Hey, it is you! The concussion you just sustained must be giving you serious friend hallucinations. Sorry I hugged you so hard I pushed you down a hill. I forgot how weak and flimsy you are. That's actually adorable. You take Amicia's offered hand, albeit nervously. You kind of skipped out on her back there, waiting until she was in the abolition trap and then escaping from her murder studio. You'd been so naive back then. You didn't know about Recupera Coons or Grub Cakes or hate dating, and oh god, that's a giant murder clown, isn't it? Wow. She's even bigger than the adult you saw at the banner layer. God, why? Why, whenever you think you met the biggest, meanest bastard this place has to offer, it offers up another bigger, meaner one? I mean, you don't know this one is mean yet. Without oh, never mind. Blood splatters. That's how you can conclude it's mean. Without thinking, you put yourself between Amicia and the purple blood. Pretty dumb considering Amicia can pick you up with one hand, but you just rode down a hill and you aren't at peak performance. Chahut! It's about time! This is the one I was telling you about. The one with the precious blood. The purple blood slow lazy smile somehow makes her face paint even more terrifying. She moves closer, towering over you. Alright, time to think of a voice. A true pleasure, small thing. Any friend of Little Blue is a friend of mine. Especially one who'd look so pretty on the newest page of my scrapbook. Your stomach is dissolving into acid fear. Amicia stamps her foot. Don't make murder jokes! My friend is very delicate. You nod furiously. You are so delicate, just a whiff of murder gives me vapor. Oh god, that's good. Peace and gospel, Little Blue. I was only playing. Messiahs know I'm owed a bit of fun. Alright, let me just point out a little contradiction with this and Homestuck right here. So, all purple bloods are in a clown cult thing. Like, this one's in a clown cult, I'm pretty sure 2 of the other 5 clowns I pointed out are in the clown cult. I have no idea about the one in volume 18. I literally know nothing about them at all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is kind of saying that all purple bloods are in the clown cult. But you see, in Homestuck, the purple blood that was in Homestuck, yes, they were in the clown cult, but it was said in the narrative that it's an obscure cult. Something that not many purple bloods are in. But yet, later on, in Friendsim, the thing we're playing now, oh, everyone is in the clown cult. Literally everyone. Oh god. Well, okay, all the purple bloods, not everyone. But yeah. I think it's literally required or you'll get cold. So that's kind of a contradiction here, unless I'm kind of misremembering and contradicting myself. I don't know, Homestuck is so big and sparse that, like... Wait, I don't think that's the correct meaning of... Sparse, definite... Okay, never mind. That's not the word. Oh wait. Okay, that's not. There. Spare. Wait. Okay, that's not helping. The sires know I'm owed a bit of fun, and ain't it a fair bit hypocritical, lecturing me, considering what you were getting up to the first time you and I got to jawing, ripping off heads and all? Amicia goes blue. Chahut winks and you experience another spasm of fear. You clench your fists so she can't see your hands are shaking. To distract yourself, you ask her if she and Amicia are Moiros. You figure that's always the safest one to start with. Safer than, so, do you guys hate fuck-a-lot? Chahut starts grinning again and Amicia blushes even harder. No, silly, of course not. I'm way too young for quadrants. Know a couple of motherfuckers that started younger than you, little blue. Still, there's no point. I mean, you're leaving in a couple pedigrees. Amicia stares at the ground sadly for a few seconds before she gets herself back together. Aww. But that's why tonight is gonna be the best. Our final hunt. And I'm so glad you're here too. She beams up at you. You try to smile back, maybe achieving half a grimace, when Chahut leans over Amicia with a certain menacing fondness. Sounds like a party, my most vicious sister. Only, we got us a smidge of a scheduling conflict. Huh? The massacre's tonight, little blue. Last massacre I'll see planetside. Gotta present my glutes and testify before my most mirthful messiahs for the last time. You sure didn't get any of that. Every time you think your days of unbounded ignorance are behind you, you turn over a stone to find more or little squirming bits of cultural miasma to suck in. Amicia rolls her eyes. More church. That's seriously all you ever do. Sister, we talked about this. To praise the mirthful ones is a privilege and a revelation. My pusher beats for them. It smashes its way through the desolate cage of my thoracic struts. Yeah, I know. You love clown shirts. You love it so much you should just put it in a quadrant. Jesus, Amicia, maybe don't shout at the scary giant clown lady. Chahut puts a giant hand on Amicia's head, ruffling her hair like she's an angry puppy. Aww. Simmer it down, girl. Good news is, we got us a tiebreaker. She means you, doesn't she? More decisions? Usually we strive for it, but today, it's all up to you, stranger. Alright, this is gonna be a legitimately hard choice, ain't it? So, I'm not honestly a fan of church at all because basically grandma, to say the least. But clown church, on the other hand, clown church sounds pretty interesting, not gonna lie. But then again, I mean, I could just side with the person. I've known a lot longer since freaking Volume 2, even if I haven't talked to them since. But, I don't know. I like siding more with what I actually think would be the best thing. Like, not siding with friends, specifically, because I mean, hey, it's nice to stick up for your friends and all, but if you truly believe something different, then you should go with what you really would think is best. I don't know. To be honest, I'm curious about Clown Church. Take Me, the Clown Church. I think this song is called Take Me to Clown Church anyways. Let's see. Huts. Take me to clown church. Pirate! Wow, that's a nice title for your song, Sharava.
Hello, colliding trucks.
Shut up, Roblox Plus. Moist. Wait. Did this song just say honk? I swear this song just said honk. My fucking god. Alright, you don't know much about religion, but you have recently become pretty good at reading people. You have the slightest little suspicion that insulting this woman's religion might be unhealthy. Besides, it would be rude. This time, when Chahut turns her painted face to you and gives you another of those lazy smiles, you're filled with a sudden flush of excitement. God, what if you could become friends with her? You've never had a friend this cool or this scary. Amisa rolls her eyes. I mean, let's be honest, we've had a lot of cooler friends so far, in my opinion. Like, remember Sarava? Sarava was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure Sarava is, like, gender fluid, too. Not sure. But yeah. Honk. Fine. Have fun, I guess. Doing totally boring stuff. You wonder if it's really okay for you to come with Chahut. Isn't she worried about showing up with an alien? In the past, I might have got to worrying over it. But now, fuck it. What are they about to do? Call me? Ha 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 ha! I might thank him for that. Doing a sister son, saving me from having to set foot in the filthy region of space, where I hear they don't follow the good word as close as they should. None of the motherfuckers here have the globe to step to me, so you should be safe. With me on your side, not even one of those slippery fishes who do shit. Slippery fishes? Does she mean sea dwellers? You've never actually seen one, which makes sense since they dwell in the sea, but most people seem to be scared of them. You wonder how much higher in caste they are from the clowns. You wonder what they look like. There are still so many things you don't know. You've never been in a church before, but you have seen them in movies and goth music videos, so you know what to expect. Clown church is not that. Oh my! Oh, wait, this... I swear this guy kind of reminds me of this guy. Like, this... Ah, frick, that's my editing software. This... They give off kind of the same vibes, you know? Wait a second. Well, is that who I think it is? It is. It's him. Oh, wait, is it? Actually, I'm not sure. Same horns, but the hair doesn't... Oh! Maybe it is him! Like, the horns are the same, the hair is very similar, but some of these, the hair doesn't seem quite as long enough. I don't know. But then it's... Oh, fuck, no. Oh, fuck, I forgot there was a rule 63 of them. Oh, God. Oh god, I remember seeing a really bleh video of them. Hold on, I could probably find it. Uh, um, well, um, um, what? 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 No? What? What the fuck? What? I, I am speechless. Oh, and here's that video. Here's the video I was trying to find. I hate this. I hate this so much. Ah, God. No. 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 What is this, though? Kinda like this drawing. I don't know what it is about it. It gives off like a nice vibe. Ooh, and this is actually pretty well drawn. Huh. Good art. Is this Mulin? This is fucking Mulin. This is not the Grand High Blood. What the fuck? I'm speechless. I am completely speechless, to be honest. Ah. You know what? I'm curious. I am actually really curious on that video I saw here. What is this? What is it? April 1st. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Fucking 4 years later, I have some regrets. Oh god. I hate this. I hate this so much. Is this... What's this? Was this made in Windows Movie Maker? I think this was made in Windows Movie Maker. Oh my god. Okay, let's just get back to this thing. There's no pews or statues or sad dude hanging from 2 perpendicular sticks. But there's an altar and a lot of purple candles and rows of flimsy metal fold-out chairs. And also Architect Vorat without filed down horns. What is this over here? That's probably as far as the painting. Oh yeah, there's also low blood everywhere. Oh boy. The same sugary smell that hangs around the hut fills the place. Someone took stained glass a little too seriously when they decorated, because every inch of window is covered in multicolored... God, why even front anymore? Every inch is covered in blood. Splatters of it paint the floor and stone walls. It reminds me of that break room after Connell got done murdering all those kids, except this seems deliberate. Like, they decided they wanted a little bit of yellow in the corner, so they walked some poor gold-blood over and gutted them. Welcome to your salvation, little one. Ha ha. You almost run out, but no, you can't. You need to make friends with Jahat. You hang on to that as you follow her to the front of the court of the congregation. As you pass, various other clowns send out honks of greetings, accompanied by the occasional whoop whoop. Didnt responds to a couple with a casual hey motherfuckers, but most she ignores. Maybe she's too cool for them? You try not to make eye contact with anyone as you go by, or if you happen to look at anyone, you try to throw out the most intense I'm with her vibes that you can. A couple trolls look at as out of place as you do. Okay, not as out of place since they are actually from this planet, but there's some non-purple guys here who look distinctly uncomfortable. A few of them appear to be chained to the chairs. Cool. A purple blood is standing on a platform at the front of the congregation and preaching, rapping, whatever it is, it sucks. There's a lot of uninventive swearing and weirdly syncopated honks. Everyone here is extremely into it. There's a lot of answering whoops and fuck yeahs. All Didnt has to do is stand there and smirk at him, and he shows off into a nasally honk before scrambling off the church stage. You really wish you knew how to command that kind of respect. Then everybody would want to be your friend. Thanks, brothers and sisters. Today is a singular sort of day. For today, I looked up towards the mountain and saw fire in the sky. That fire is our messiahs, and our messiahs are the fire, feeding on the hungry forge in the belly of hell. A sweet salvation of split bone and sulfur-colored eyes. Was it the heat of eternal damnation and a sweet flame of revelation? All is red ruin. Woe is us, darlings. Oh, woe. It goes on like that for a while. You zone out a little bit. Someone throws a handful of powder into the candle flames, and more of that sugary, sharp scent puffs out as colorful smoke billows up. Gee. The purple bloods all start taking deep whiffs of the stuff. It kind of looks like the powder and pixie sticks. Newest member of our congregation. Pixie sticks. Maybe that's why it smells like sugar in the air? Invite them to stand up and give glorious thanks. The whole congregation has gone silent. You realize that Didnt is looking at you, and the other clown priest is looking at you. Actually, every single goddamn troll in here is looking at you, except for one small dude who appears to be trying to chew off his hand to free himself from the shackle. Your turn to testify. No, Architect, no! Don't fuck this up, little one. Oh, you fucked up the quirk! Honk, 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 honk. Well, if I were in this situation, I would wimp out. I would not be able to do this. You stand there in the cacophony of honks and whoops, trying to dredge up a low spirit inside you, but you just can't. All that noise sounds so much like jeering, and you think you had gotten used to negative reinforcement, but apparently it's still enough to trip you up. You open your mouth and all that comes out is a croak, like you're a frog. A frog of failure. Didnt's big hand lands on your shoulder. She looks wistful through the clown paint. That's okay, hon. Sit down before you strain something. Encased in a fugue of shame, you do. God, why couldn't you have kept it together for once in your pathetic life? The clown next to you gives you a consoling pat on the knee and offers you a half-empty bottle of Faygo. You're so despondent that you barely cast a thought to the juggalo germs, or the fact that Faygo is disgusting. It hits your taste buds like a bitch slap. Around you, the congregation is getting rowdier. The troll beside you shrugs his shoulders like, what can you do? He has a hat and a charming smile, at least you think he does. You're starting to feel a little weird. Faygo isn't alcoholic, is it? I would go easy on that stuff if I were you, the troll says. His hand hasn't left your leg. In fact, it's moved from your knee to your thigh. The first time is always rough. I'm scared. I am suddenly very scared. I like clowns and all, like the troll clowns. I do not like actual clowns, but I kind of like the purple blood clowns. But this scares me. Whatever, you're fine. You know all about controlled substances. You're really good at drugs, okay? You're a serious druggist. For real though, what is in this stuff? You got high with Rava and tipsy with Chixie. Ha! That rhymes. She should put that in her next rap. But this is different. This is your brain blowing wide open and an atmosphere pouring in. This is the cosmos kissing your frontal lobe with way too much tongue. Hey, this is my supplicant. Maybe find your own? Chixie is standing next to you again. She removes the clown guy's hand from your thigh and extricates the bottle from your grip. Hey, you aren't done with that. On the other side of the church, someone throws another handful of colorful powder onto the fire. More smoke billows up and you feel another wave of dizziness. Maybe it's the interaction of the Fago and the smoke? Is that how science works? Such bad form, said the troll who'd given you the Fago. Bringing an alien to your last massacre. One would think you had no respect for your messiahs at all. I think, brother and sisters, that I might agree with that. A voice rings out across the church. At first you think it's in your head, the product of whatever weird soup all the competing substances have created, but everyone else hears it too. Chahut goes rigid beside you, her big vicious mouth stretched into an O of shock. The congregation falls to its knees in a clattering wave. Seriously, you've never heard a crowd of people go quiet so loudly. Chairs are kicked out of the way or knocked over. Kneeling down, Chahut's head comes up to your chest. She and the clown in the hat each pushed down on one of your shoulders. The motherfucker, get down! You hit the deck. You half expect the blood splatter to seep through your dress, but it just crusts flaky and dry underneath your knees. You, sister, that your alien? Where the hell is that? Wait. Is this the Grand High Blood? You, sister, that your alien? Where the hell is that voice coming from? It's deep and gravely and probably male. Oh fuck. Oh, hold up. What you initially thought was one of Ramil's knockoff paintings hanging behind the altar turns out to be a screen, which is now turned into a gray silhouette with horns. Is everybody here bowing to some dude who literally Skyped in the clown church and doesn't even have a user pic? Your Excellency, I wouldn't describe him as my alien exactly. A little too pathetic to really put much bother to. There's a murmur of agreement from the surrounding trolls. Dang tough crowd. A long snort of breath crackles in the static. Who are you to say who or what is pathetic? Chahut winces. You're old feckless wigglers without a bean in your think pants. All of the lowbloods in here look absolutely terrified, which is nothing new, but for once, they aren't the only ones. Everyone here is afraid, the purple guy is included. You! Come closer, little heretic. Let me get a gander. Me? Who? What the fuck you mean who, sister? The motherfucker I'm jabbing my point stuff at. You and Chahut share a quick nervous glance, her throat bobs visibly. Sir, I think you got your webcam turned off. Oh, dang, hold up. You hear a lot of rustling and swearing. All of you hang it in the awkward limbo of an old person struggling with technology. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is the Grand High Blood, isn't it? It really is. The screen flickers and you can just make out a pair of hulking shoulders. Sir, you've got the light behind you. Never mind the light, motherfucker! You, the hornless one in the rumpus robe. Come closer, child! Oh, you. Of course it's you. Being the main character is exhausting. You move closer to the altar. Although you aren't actually sure where the camera is, this guy is someone. This guy is someone. You would be able to tell that even if everyone in here wasn't bound to him. His voice has a certain quality to it. That's close enough. I'm not trying to look up your sniff nub. Child, you got any notion as to who I fucking am? None, except that he's possibly important. It's always a real good time when important people get interested in your insignificant ass. I decide whose ass is insignificant in this house, you comprehend? Sure, sir. Excellency? How long have you been rambling amongst my brethren? At least a couple weeks, no more than a month. How many are here with you? Just you, an alien invasion force of one, all just wandering the countryside. And still pulling in oxygen? Would have thought someone would have picked their dentist and most of you by now. Same. You got any muscle definition, Wiggler? You show him the gun show. As in, you show him how very empty the weapons locker is. Too weak for the front lines. Too ugly to fill a pill with. He laughs, slow and lecherous. Although your stress sticks ain't so bad. Oh, did Giant Cloud just say that you have nice legs over troll FaceTime? You look at Chahut for help, but she's too busy checking out your gams. Sober, you might have been uncomfortable. Bagel drunk, you is pretty zen about it. You're sure it's only a matter of time before you fuck an alien. If it's got to be a big giant clown, well, so be it. Shooting high, aren't you? Now you just feel silly. You're sure this guy that you aren't really after that kind of stuff. There's only one thing you really truly long for in this world. And what's that, child? Power, wealth, the right to keep living. Yikes. You realize that everyone in this goddamn church is looking at you, waiting for your answer. Sharhat looks like she wants to grab your shoulders and shake you. Geez, no pressure. Friendship, you tell him. He laughs long and hearty at this one. You wonder it stoically. You, bigger and significantly more attractive motherfucker. Chahut comes to attention. What's your caste name, child? Maynard, Excellency. If I understand rightly, you're about to undergo the ordeals. Chahut nods. She looks a little seasick. You're not sure what the ordeals are, but everything about them sounds bad, including the name. Maybe get your shit shot with the one right here. They seem to have a strategy for surviving against all reasonable odds and decency. You could probably use a friend like them. He jabs another big finger at you. And Wriggler? Yeah? Don't let me see your face again. The call disconnects and the screen goes blank. When you point yourself towards the front of the church, everyone scrambles to get out of your way. It's like the big clown's attention has conveyed some honorary status on you. Probably nobody will mess with you for, a half hour at least. You aren't really going anywhere, you just need some fresh air before you pass out. Chahut emerges soon after. She looks nearly as winded as you feel. You ask her if she's mad at you since that could be potentially dangerous to both your life and your burgeoning friendship. Mad? Why would I be mad? Because your inexplicably magnetic charm worked on both my best girl and the figurehead of my church. You flush. The real question is, did it work on her? Chahut sighs. What the hell? Old motherfucker told me to listen to whatever it is you can teach. Right, he did. That basically makes the two of you friends by theocratic decree. Heh, guess so. So, darling, teach me your ways. Well, first of all, you gotta fall down a lot. Victory! We made a friend with a giant threatening frick. Why is there so little gold blood? Why is there more olive blood on there than gold blood? Huh. And then there's more of both of them than there is bronze blood. What the heck? Alright. Well, there's still the bad endings. Let's die. Church sucks! Religion stuff is kind of over your head. Besides, you really should stick with a friend who has a vested interest in keeping you alive rather than a menacingly non-committal clown lady. I am actually, like, legitimately surprised that the Grand Hybrid made an appearance. Like, I mean, I guess it is very possible for him to be alive, right? Oh well. All of your recent experiences with purple-bloods have been, well, bad. You are so right! See, Chahat? My friend is no dummy! Chahat's eyes gleam, and for one eerie moment, you think she's just gonna reach down and crush Amisa's skull or yank out her windpipe or show some other mega violence, but instead she just shrugs her giant shoulders. Well, that's what happens when you allow for the democratic process. Lead the way. Crap, that's right. If you aren't going to church, you're going on a final hunt. And knowing Amicia, you aren't going to be duck hunting. Also, you don't think the splatters on Chahat's pants are paints. Well, they are paints, but Amicia style paints. Yay! Come on, quick! I got something to show you! She takes off up the steep hill back towards the train tracks. Oh man, you're seriously not dressed for all this clambering. Chahat appears to notice this too, because a few steps later your feet leave the ground and you find yourself cradled to the considerable bottom of a large cloud. Up close she smells like sugar and blood. No struggling now, sweet thing. Better pray that I don't drop you. Oh, I forgot. You don't pray. Because church sucks. You don't like this? Well, you like not having to walk and it's pretty cool that she can lift you like you're a tiny baby, but also, you're probably going to die. You're so busy freaking the fuck out that at first you don't realize that Chahat has carried you past the train tracks to a stand of trees. Oh. Oh no. Ta-da! Amicia gestures like she's a presenter on a game show, but instead of showing you a dope new car, she points to a boy hanging from a rope by his feet, swinging back and forth as he desperately tries to free himself. Oh boy. We're gonna kill someone. Chahat, you were so right! Getting trapped is a total time saver. I'm all about those life hacks. And other kind of hacks. Haha. She lifts her axe. The troll hanging from the tree screams, and that scream becomes a gurgle, which becomes ringing silence, and his head leaves his body, spewing brown blood. It rolls to a stop right at your feet. Oh. Oh god. You have had enough of this horseshit. Why can't anybody on this goddamn planet find an ounce of chill? Amicia and Chad watch you expectantly. What, do they want you to kick the head like this is a sport? Give it a smooch? You know what? Fuck this. You turn and stalk off into the woods. This time, you're orchestrating your own failure. So, done. Well, Amicia seems disappointed, yeah. Frick. Alright, let's go for this. Let's see how badly it could have gone if I actually did what they wanted. Preach! Oh. Oh shit. They want you to talk about what? All that stuff Chahat and the other troll were saying? It just sounds like a bunch of bullshit? So, that's what you give them. Just bullshit. Reams and reams of fresh, non-GMO, cave-age bullshit. Honestly, you aren't totally sure what you say. Maybe some stuff about parting the sea, loaves and fishes, and dome in a rock. You throw a couple whoops in there for effect, hoping nobody accuse you of cultural appropriation. Are you actually preaching the Bible? Are you using normal church attire at clown church? This... Okay, frick. Okay, I was gonna quote something, but I can't find the something. This thing, I think. Let's see if I can find it. It appears a crime has been committed against the very essence of life itself, and blunders such as these have consequences. The universe just fucking ends because you mixed up church with clown church. Luckily, the crowd is feeling it. They all honk and echo what you say, even the cultural allusions they can't possibly understand. They take turns swigging Fago from the communal chalice, passing it around. You can't help glancing over at Chahut every so often. Sure, all these weirdos are catching while you're throwing, but she's the one whose opinion you actually care about. She's your current friendship target. She's nodding in approval, occasionally crossing her hands over her chest in what looks kind of like a gang symbol, but may just be a religious gesture. You finish with something about foxes in the jaws of the universe, the convergence of fate and the cyclical nature of reality. Time is a flat circle. You'd think you're actually filled with a spirit, whatever the fuck that means. It could just be that weird smoke. Knew I didn't make a mistake when I put my faith in you, little one. Well, apparently you did, because this is going to be the bad ending, right? She pushes several dudes out of the way to lean over you, and you don't feel fear now so much as intense pride. Damn, but it feels good to have 50 clowns talking at you for pulling something straight out of your ass. Little one is kind of creepy and you wish you stopped saying it, but you guess it's accurate. You are little compared to her, and there's only one of you. Come here, darling. Oh, that's an upgrade. Darling, that's friendly. Get up here. Up? How? Two younger purple bloods grab you by the legs. Oh. The church sways around you and you find yourself at clown height, face to face with Chahut. Up close you can see the cracks in her makeup, and it might be the light in here, but her yellow eyes look tinted purple. They look very, very red. She pulls you close, one giant claw tipping your chin up. She's so close. She leans in and your whole body flashes hot. Oh god, this. You brace for those big clown lips. Instead, Chahut clamps her hand over your mouth. You jerk as your air supply is probably cut off. The cloud's holding you up, staggering until you remember that you can breathe through your nose. Oh fuck. We're getting face paint? You see something out of your peripheral vision, and then something sticky and cold is sprayed onto your cheek, an acrid stench making you choke. Oof! You struggle, but the clowns don't let you go. Chahut sprays something on the other side of your face. You feel it sinking tacky and stinting into the skin of your cheeks. She releases you for a moment and switches the can of spray paint to her other hand. What the hell? Is that even supposed to be used on skin? Probably not. Hold still, darling. She takes another can from a nearby troll and paints a line across your forehead, her own brow furrowing in concentration. You know what she's doing. She's baptizing you, covering you in the paint of her people. You're being initiated, you can hardly believe it. Tears threaten at the corner of your eyes and you realize you're actually becoming part of a group. Someone on this terrible planet is actually letting you into their inner circle. Even if it is a circle of shitty clowns who go around murdering people and drinking the worst soda in the galaxy. Don't get too overcome now, small thing. I don't really even know what you are or where someone like you came from, but I can feel the spirit flowing through those alien veins of yours. It's fucking godly, my little one. Amazing, this is so good! Anyone who initiates you into their weird coat definitely wants to get all up in your friendship grill. Chahut paints another line, this time over your nose. The paint is starting to sting. The paint on your forehead especially. Oh wait, that's not paint, that's... Chahut drops the spray can. She's looking at her fingers. Oh no, you've seen that expression before. On someone bluer and much shorter. Deep crimson drips off her claw. How did we get hurt? I guess. So the pain is actually hurting us, huh? After weeks of rainbow blood, your own blood color looks strange to you. Now that you think about it, it's been a while since you've seen your own blood. Haha, wild! You must be getting better. You must be getting better survival instincts. Precious blood. Precious indeed, sister. The two other purple bloods put you down with subservient honk. All the other clowns here treat Chahut with a reverence bordering on awe. Is it because she's the oldest or the largest, or maybe just the most badass? Your feet barely hit the floor before Chahut takes you by the hand. You smile up at her, happy to go anywhere she leads. Friendship feels so good, especially with people who are bigger and stronger and cooler than you are, which is basically everyone on this planet, but Chahut is especially strong and cool. You're so busy feeling... Let me just fix that. There was no mistake here. Everything's all fine and dandy. Look at that. Look at that total lack of mistake. Boop. You're so busy feeling great about your new elite status that at first you don't realize what's happening, where Chahut is leading you. It's to a corner of the church that is a little more bare than other spots. As in, there isn't as much blood. As in, it's a perfect canvas for some fresh blood. Oh boy. Some precious mutant's blood. You don't know why Chahut didn't go for you right when you met. Maybe the time wasn't right. Maybe the sight of your red stuff has triggered something in your murder troll hindbrain. Regardless, you get the feeling you're about to be reunited with the color of your blood quite suddenly and thoroughly. Wait, you thought you were getting initiated! Hell yeah, you're an initiate, my dazzling crimson darling. An initiate of the rarest and most laudable power. A blood initiate. A sacrificial beast. You ain't gonna get a better offer than that. Well, when she puts it like that, nope, you still would rather not die. Game over. We're fucked. Oh boy. I don't even see where we were bleeding from. I assume it was from up above, but there's not even red blood up there. And then the olive should be on that side, and the gold should be on this side. And I'm assuming that's tears, but how did tears get above our eyes? Oh, gee. But then again, there is olive down here and gold down here. There's still no red above, though. I don't even see where we were bleeding. But that would be the end of Volume 9, I think. Oh, heck, I feel tired. Yep, Volume 9. We're halfway through the game. Only halfway. Oh boy. I really want to play Pester Quest, but I refuse to do that until I finish this game. Heck. Oh well. We'll get to it eventually. But for now, I guess we're done. Thank you for watching. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, though. Probably just sleep. Oh, hey, look, someone died. Oh boy, that's actually kind of sad. Okay. Thank you for watching this hour and 40-minute long video. Bye.